Hello, what is up guys? It's EvilDoUsHarm here today with a video that I put out every few months, and that is my channel status update video. So in this video what I do is give you the viewer kind of a behind the scenes sort of look at where I plan to take the channel and give you an opportunity to put some input in on what you would like to see in future content. So anyway, we're going to start off by saying the different upgrades that I've made to the channel in the last, I guess we'll call this the first third of 2019, last 4 months here. So the very first thing you're going to notice is that if you've watched any of these other videos, and if you've been noticing in my more recent videos, I did upgrade my webcam to a 1080 webcam. So this is full HD. You get to see me and all of my acne and everything in full HD quality here. We upgraded from a 720, and I actually don't even have it on my desk anymore. I've kind of thrown it away. But we did upgrade webcams, so always trying to make better content for you, the viewer. The next thing I want to hit on is I want to thank everyone for helping me to get to 13,000 subscribers here in the first third of 2019. So I did set the goal at the start of the year to hit 20,000 subscribers, so we are right on track for hitting that target. We're kind of slowing down a little bit, but I believe we're going to be able to get to that target still by the end of 2019. So I'm very excited. I want to thank everybody for your never-ending support on the content that I do put out. So the next thing that a more dedicated, or I guess a longer-term subscriber of the channel is going to notice, as opposed to a newer viewer or a newer subscriber, is going to be the fact that my hair that I've been growing out is finally long enough to put a little bit of a bun, sort of pony bun thing on the back end. So I do have a picture of me from when I first started growing out my hair in October, like the very start of October, end of September. So that's on your screen now. So you can see that it's gotten much longer. It's like this far out on the sides. The top goes, let me take the bun out. It goes way up to here. So I have about 9 inches of hair on the top of my head, and we are sitting at about 6 inches on the side. So I need another 2 inches before I can put it into a full bun on the sides, but I'm getting there on the hairstyle goes. So yes, I'm growing it all the way out to a man bun, so you can hate me or you can love me. It's entirely up to you. I don't care. But in seriousness, now that I can finally put it into a little ponytail thing like that, even though I don't even care if it looks stupid, like, I am beyond excited. So you have no idea like how exciting that was the first day that I could fold it over on itself, make a little bun. Very, very exciting. And I would highly recommend it to anyone who's considering growing out their hair. After you get through the first 7 months of looking like an idiot, totally worth it. Now, staying on the topic of the hair, if you were in any of the live streams most recently, you would have noticed that there's this big neon green hair thing going on. So I can confirm at 20,000 subscribers, I'm going to dye my hair neon green because I agreed to it in a live stream, and I'm a man of my word. And also, I think it'd be really fun to have neon green hair until I look at it and see how bad it looks. But hey, we'll see how it goes. I will not be dyeing the beard. I don't want neon green hair dye near my face or my mouth. I don't want to deal with that. So anyway, that's it for hair. I promise. I think I've wasted enough time on that already. So anyway, what I want to do next is sort of reflect on the channel. And once again, I'm very, very excited for the 13,000 subscribers, and I tremendously appreciate each and every one of you. Now, as I had said, I do want to hit 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year, by the end of 2019. And at my current rate of growth, that is not going to happen. So I need to find some way to sort of bring in more viewers into the channel, generate more subscribers, and overall grow the channel, because ultimately my goal is to grow a YouTube channel. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at some charts here and kind of give you an idea of what I'm thinking and what I want to do going forward. So the first chart we're going to look at is my viewership in terms of minutes watched per day over the last 4 months here. So we look through the chart and we can see that we're sort of flatlining, even trending down as we progress through the point, all the way up until we get to the Awakening patch release in Blade and Soul. We get the huge up spike in terms of viewership because of the patch itself, bringing in a whole bunch of new players, people trying to figure out what's going on. And then as the patch has sort of dwindled on, we're seeing that I'm decaying back down in viewership. Note that there has been some extra content sprinkled in from different games, so that's kind of keeping the value up a little bit. I do believe that if it was just solely Blade and Soul, you would see this sort of trending down even further. So with that being said, I do think I need to find some way to diversify the channel and add extra content into the actual channel and what you view here on EvilDoUsHarm. Next chart we're going to look at is going to be the subscriber chart. So the subscriber chart shows a very similar thing, but an even sharper decline. So you can see right around the January 1st start point through the first couple of months or first couple of weeks of the year, we were sitting right around 20 subscribers. Then it sort of trailed on down further and further, down to about 10 subscribers a day. And then ultimately we had the big tick up in viewership for the Awakening patch, and we've been trending right back down rather quickly over the last month, back to that baseline of about 20 subscribers per day. So kind of showing pretty poorly there that I can't really focus entirely on Blade and Soul if I want to maintain the growth that I had through March. So the growth that I had during March as far as subscribers is the growth that I need to have for the remainder of the year if I want to hit the 20,000 subscribers. So I definitely need to find some new content to bring into the channel to bring up viewership. This does not mean that Blade and Soul is going away on the channel. I will be continuing to put out Blade and Soul videos as we get going here, as different contents come out and new things come and get added to the game. Always will have Blade and Soul as a baseline product available for you here on EvilDoUsHarm. That being said, the next figure we're going to look at is going to be the top 10 videos that brought in subscribers as well as viewership here on the channel. So I've got a few that I highlighted here that I want to point out. So the first thing is, you can see that my top #1 subscriber generating video is Blade and Soul First Thing to Do After Level 60. And if you look through all the different video titles that are over there on the left, the majority of them all have to do with helping new players, including the First Things to Do After Level 55, which is still drawing in stupid amounts of viewers, mainly because it has such a high viewership that when someone goes to look for a video, they're going to pick that one up before they pick up the actual level 60 video that's relevant. Anyway, so that does mean I need to update that to make sure I put in the description that you need to go and watch the new one, not the old one. That being said, the other things that I want to point out, because I've had comment sections suggesting that I should just hop into different games that are big hits and try and take them on. So the Fallout 76 video that I have highlighted there with a little arrow on the far left, you can see that it's my most viewed video for the last 4 months. If you look at that viewership, how it translates into actual subscribers though, I'm only able to convert 3% of the viewership, or 3% of my subscribers come from that video that takes up almost 10% of my viewership on my channel. So just hitting the big games isn't enough to drive subscribers into the channel. It does give me a nice little boost and a nice little boost to viewership, but it doesn't give me viewers that end up sticking around and watching more content on the channel. And at the end of the day, I want to provide something that's enjoyable for everyone to watch and something that they're going to enjoy and come back to. So if we look at other videos on the channel, like the Unreal Engine 4 tutorials, there are 2 of them as my highest subscriber generating videos, even though they are sitting in some of the lowest viewership generation. So these videos where I really take my time and put effort into making a high quality thing that helps someone, they generate more viewership. So I think I need to start adding more videos like this. Not necessarily entirely UE4 stuff, but I think I need to start injecting more time into the videos to make them really, really high quality, because that seems to be what is getting the subscribers. Likewise, all of this entry-level stuff for Blade and Soul is what generates the majority of my viewership. It generates the majority of my views, as well as subscribers, and I do need to start putting out more content that is relevant to what people are searching on my channel, as opposed to going for the one-off guides of various things in Blade and Soul. So you can sort of see an alignment with that goal. You'll probably see less one-off guides and more things that pertain to a wider fan base for the game. So anyway, after viewing all of the data there and looking over all the statistics, and there's a whole bunch of other charts that I looked at that come from the analytics page to kind of come to this decision, but basically what I want to do now is I want to start expanding into different games. I've come to the conclusion that Blade and Soul, while it is providing steady growth at about 20 to 25 subscribers a day on my channel, is not always going to be able to provide that growth, because it does have points where it dips down to 10, as you can see historically. Also, since it is only growing at that 10 to 20, I'm not going to be able to see the rate of growth, and I'm not going to be able to increase the channel to a large enough size or something that I want to reach as a goal. So I'm going to be needing to put in extra content or different games into the channel itself. So what I want to have from the viewer here is your suggestions as to different games you would like to see put on the channel, different games, different content, anything that you think I could bring some value to. But I want to make sure that I'm catering to my viewership and not just putting out things that nobody's going to watch. So take this time to sort of give yourself, what would you want to see me playing? That could be live streaming, it could be Let's Plays, it could be guides, it could be anything that you think I could add value to. On top of that, I do realize the value of the live streams that I've been doing. So looking back at the historical data on the live streams that I've been putting out, I've noticed that the viewership tends to increase on live streams on the days following. So I believe people enjoy watching the live stream after as opposed to live, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, so live streams are something I want to start doing more of. So back at the last channel status update, I said I was going to start putting more live streams in. It was something I did really early on and used to have a ton of. And as I started getting more career oriented in my real life and having to work on different jobs, it's something that kind of fell away. But I have been making it a very strong point of it for the last 7 weeks now. We've been having Skybreak Spire Fridays, as well as Temple of Illuvium Tuesdays. So we've had 2 live streams a week, and I'm thinking of how to expand that into more. And I think what I'm going to do is add another live stream midweek for a Let's Play sort of thing, where I just play a different game and kind of just have at it. So I want thoughts on that if you have any ideas on what you'd like to see for that. And yeah, that seems to be the direction I want to take the channel. So once again, we're going to still have all the Blade and Soul content your heart could possibly desire. That's not going anywhere. We're just looking at other things, and by we're I mean me. I'm just looking at other things that I can add into the channel to increase your viewership experience, something that'll be something you want to come and watch. So if you do have any suggestions, guys, please leave them in the comment section below. It really would help me to get my ideas on where I want to go. Also can expect polls on the YouTube polling page. There's a YouTube poll system that I have unlocked, and you can go ahead and ask questions there or put stuff there. I'll have a whole bunch of different options there. Also, I'll be making posts on my Discord for different options as well. So if you're not in my Discord yet, link in the description below. Make sure you hop on in there. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate all the support over the last 2.5 years, pretty much since I really started getting into YouTube. But in reality, there's some people that have been around here for all 8 years, and it's really crazy that anyone would have stuck around for that long. But thanks everyone for all the support. I really do appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you at the next video, stream, or wherever I happen to see you. Have a good day, everyone. Peace.